Ding-a-ling, ask anything. Who am I? It's one of the first questions to sort out as a young person. And it's also one of the most enduring questions that never gets old in one's life. Before we find out how the Bible answers it, let's look at how the world answers it. Even from young, not only from school, but also in families, many love to point out how well we've done or how bad we screwed up. Maybe this just depends on the culture you're in. I do believe they had meant well for us. I mean, both and, though falling on opposite ends of the spectrum, are to encourage us to thrive to a better good, right? But in doing so, we found ourselves not able to live up to their expectations, or that eventually becomes our own expectation. Either way, it's a lose-lose situation. The underlying reason is that it is me, trying to build up our own me. The world teaches us to believe that I myself has full power and control who I should be today and tomorrow. I should be the one to look within and find myself. As a result, I end up the one responsible of my true identity. Now, this gets really frustrating and even more stressful. What if I make any mistakes along the way? But throughout the whole Bible, God says something entirely different. We shouldn't be answering the question, who am I? But whose am I? The Bible repeatedly says that God is the one who formed me, and I am His. I mean, you might not agree with this line of thought, but you can't dispute that in life, we do consistently seek out our own identity by belonging to something, whether it is a friend group or a job industry or an ethnic group. And in the end, we do conform to what that group expects us to, as humans would. So what's the difference of belonging to such groups versus God? It is that God is unchangeable and is bigger than anything. Any group's character is always changing, and its expectations will always be smaller than you, because it's designed by humans. When we know and live as we belong to God, the result, I do not need to strive my end to meet others' changing expectations, and even my own. God's consistent and truthful expectation becomes my expectation, and I need not worry anymore. Because the Bible says I can have full assurance in someone much bigger than me to belong to, as I learn to trust and obey and love. It's really not rocket science. When someone says to you, I love you fully, and there's nothing you can cancel that love, the natural response would be to want to fully love back and strive to hold on to that love. This kind of relationship is really nothing new under the sun, is it? Who am I? You are His from the beginning of time. But something happened along the way. That's another question to answer. Right now, the natural response would be to return to Him, as long as it is called today. Ding-a-ling, ask anything. Life's questions, Bible answers.